Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Kal Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. The shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with another lesson, a quick one. All right. And this is going into variance. Okay. And we'll start right here at second Ezra 16 and 37. All right. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. And we know that this word plagues doesn't mean just sicknesses or viruses, which it does mean that as well. All right. Plagues in Zechariah 14 and 12 is dealing with the missiles. The missiles are a plague. All right. So it goes into different things, but in this case, we're gonna deal with these pestilences. Okay. So again, 2 Ezra 16:37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues. In this case, we're talking about pestilences. All right, we'll get that too. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right? All right. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. O my people is referring to Israel, or more specifically, the elect of Israel. All right. So, with that, let's watch this. This is Zay Loves Truth, which is kind of a comical little channel at times. Zay Loves Truth, October 11th. I believe today is the 12th. The title is New Variant R.1. Okay. And we'll watch this and then we'll read a couple of the comments to see what's going on. So this goes like this.
Now to a developing story that's causing concerns for families in Georgia. We've learned there's a new COVID variant circulating in our state, R.1. Mara Siriani joins us live outside the state's Department of Health with details on why experts say, Mara, we really have to watch out for this particular strain of the virus.
That's right, Aisha. Good morning. So they say of all the COVID variants emerging and floating around, R1 is so aggressive that it's even infecting fully vaccinated people. It's a new COVID variant that infected 1/4 of the vaccinated residents and staff at a Kentucky nursing home and has now been detected in 47 states. The Kentucky Department of Public Health said an unvaccinated staff member triggered the infections about 6 months ago. Researchers say the R1 variant originated in Japan and is able to overpower the antibody protection present in fully vaccinated people.
It's doing it mostly by making more of itself once it gets into the body, not only by evading what happens on the way in.
According to CDC research, the vaccinated residents at the facility were 87% less likely to have symptoms compared to those who were unvaccinated. Data shows there are now more than 2,200 R1 cases nationwide. Worldwide, about 10,000.
This virus, this particular strain, has a potential to get around. It's doing it differently from many of the other viruses. So we need to know what it is that can break through our vaccines.
Is that Fauci?
And we checked in with the Georgia Department of Public Health here. They say right now in the state of Georgia, we have fewer than 100 R1 cases, but this is certainly something they're keeping a very close eye on, Aisha.
Still trying to get a hold of the Delta variant, and now this, Mara. Thank you for that update.
All right, so as you can see, all right, now we can go back quickly and read this again. All right, 37. 2 Ezra 16:37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. They're here. As when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. They're getting more and more. They're coming more and more and faster. And in this case, the variance. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn. Why? Because they put mandates, they're pressure from above and pressure from below. They're getting more and more draconian with the laws and the unrighteous decrees, which we'll get that too. And sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right? So that's clearly referring, in this case, to this. Let's read some comments, all right? It's a sunny day 8 hours ago. Are they trying to say that the poked people have not been getting other variants? That's an outrageous lie. And to say that the unpoked one gave it to the rest of the residents is just shameful. We're not going to get into the replies. All right, here's knowledge, right, with a G. They are experts at generating fear in society and monetizing reality. See, that's on point. Jack Youngblood says, this shit will never end. Right? So you see a common theme. Like we don't see that one come. This is King David, right? Blasphemous. Like we didn't see that one coming. This is never going to end. Okay? And right here, Jamie Hill says, even their lies tell lies. And then this is a coded message. Let's go, Brandon, which was the race car driver, right? But what they were really saying, they weren't saying, let's go, Brandon. They were saying, F Joe Biden. Okay? Just like they call niggas, they call them joggers today. So this is a coded message there. Mr. Jigsaw 2 says the only variants you should be worried about are the propaganda, which is propaganda, spinning MSN variant, and I hear the lying corrupt politician variant can be quite bad too. So you see the vitriol that they're coming with. So this is Avgrim77 says the variants can go either way. Kind of funny how they always get worse and not weaker, huh? What a coincidence. It fits their agenda. So you can kind of see people are seeing through this. All right? Mary Poppins says, of course there is. It's called the I can't control the narrative here. Create a new variant. All right? So this thing is kind of spiraling out of control, and as they try to control the narrative. All right, so let's get some precepts here. Let's go 2 Corinthians. I'm about to stay at home with it after what's going on in GMS. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We is talking about the elect of Israel. Okay? And we're not. We know what this devil is doing, and it appears that more and more people are catching on. All right? All right? Let's get Psalm 91. Psalm 91 and 10. Let's start at 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil, meaning bad times, befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Okay? So that's the good news for the hopeful elect. All right, so, I mean, you can clearly see what they're doing. And really what they're doing is they're creating a stampede and trying to get as many people as they can to, to take this jab before they start absolutely knocking down your door. This is Isaiah. And then we'll go ahead and we'll cut it short after this. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people Israel, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. All right? All right? So they're shooting their fiery darts. All right? Woe unto them, destruction unto these devils, right, that are trying to hem you up. So basically just, never trust your enemy. Let's get that real quick. That's going to be Sirach 12. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Let's go down here. 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Don't go to the hospital. Don't go to the hospital. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. All right? So don't trust your enemy. Know who your enemy is. All right? And we know who the enemy is quickly. Just to be thorough. Go to Psalm 83 and we'll go straight to the point. 5. Psalm 83 and 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right? Go back to 2. Jump back to 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Who? 6. The tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes. All right? So-called white men, the Arabs, the Chinese, and the Hamites. All right? So that's enough there. All right? So with that, just know that these things are not going to stop, just like the comments said. All right? Right here, Jack Youngblood. This shit will never end. All right? And that's their plan, is to have full control over you. But it is going to end. Somebody said, let's see. This shit will never end. Oh, look at this. Not until they have every last one of us impoverished, chipped, and enslaved. That's a Yah person there. But whoever this Yah person is, look, they understand that. All right. Let's see. What am I looking for? Somebody hit it on the head. I don't see it. Slovakia. Somebody said something about the Most High. I don't see it now. It must be on a different one. We are at war. This is Diane Oman. We're at war. This is a biological / spiritual battle war. Wake up, people, and turn to Yahweh Shai. All right, she said Jesus. So she don't know what she's talking about. For his glorious grace, mercy, and forgiveness because of his perfect, spotless sacrifice in Israel, the elect of Israel's place at the cross. Okay, so, I mean, this is close to being right. She's talking about a different God here, but you get what I'm saying. So, when will it end? When Yahweh Hashem Yahushua brings it to an end, okay? Because he's the one conducting it, all right, in the spirit. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. With that, I'm going to say shalom.